Hey everyone, Todd here, internalarchitect.com. In this episode of Internal Architect Concept, we're going to talk about the next chapter in the book called Action. And this is a really important one in the entire internal architect process because as a cancer survivor, we have a hard time figuring out we get motivated, we're talking good things in our head, we've set goals, we're really working through all these different elements, right? And what's so nice about the internal architect concept is it kind of helps work through the process of really just establishing yourself and working to find that purpose and meaning in your life and ultimately help bring some happiness and peace into your life too. The thing that I really want to reiterate about this though is that it doesn't happen overnight. This is a process. This is something that happens and is going to continue happening for the rest of your life. And to be able to snap your fingers and have the world be perfect all of a sudden is a fantasy, and it doesn't work that way. The goal for me is to give you really that framework to help get you out of the monotony of survivorship, to really work on the psychological issues that come along with cancer, also to try to work on getting you out of the depression and the victim mindset that goes on through the process, especially after treatments. And what Action does is this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where you really have to start doing the work and start working on not only yourself, but also all the other things that go on with your situation also. This is where complacency really matters, and you got to be really aware of it, because that is where a huge part of our frustration really comes from. So I just want to offer you this video in action.
Action, the process of doing something in order to achieve a purpose. I don't know about you, but I don't like being lazy and complacent. And when I catch myself starting to slip down that slope, I almost need to punch myself to snap out of that mindset. It's not always easy to work towards something that you feel passionate about. And that's why breaking down your goals into smaller chunks can make it a bit more palatable. Taking action every day helps work towards accomplishing your ambitions. I've caught myself falling countless times. I've taught myself when I'm starting to head down that path of complacency, I set goals for myself. In 2016, in order to get in shape for the winter, I decided to take action and go to CrossFit twice a week starting in October. Every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 6 a.m. was my time to go to CrossFit. It sucked, but I made myself go, and after the first month, I started to really enjoy it, and I started to really feel the effects of a good, hard workout. Action is an interesting topic. We take action in so many parts of our daily lives that we tend to forget about taking action for the things that we really want and care about. I go through periods of time where I've become inactive in the goals that I want to accomplish. Once I notice this, I realize I have become complacent and unmotivated to work towards my goals. I have to snap myself out of it, because if I don't, I feel like I will end up going down a dark path again that might lead to another bout of cancer. I don't ever want to go through that experience again, so it's important to really work towards the things that I want to accomplish. For me, I've broken down my goals to what I want and where I want to live by the time I'm 50 years old. That gives me 10 years to rebuild and regroup. I used up all my resources in my battle with lymphoma, so technically I'm starting from scratch. But at least now I have a good roadmap and plan in place to get myself back to a point to where I'm physically stronger and financially in a better place. I'm curious how you're going to take action for 2017.
Awesome, everyone. I hope this video makes sense to you. Action is a huge one. It's a very important one. And like I said, it really is the point to where the rubber meets the road and having to do the work to help snap you out of the craziness that goes on. Obviously, hit me in the comment section below if you have any questions, or, please hit subscribe and hit the like button, and hit it a bunch of times, because it'll help that Google algorithm really bring this to the front, because this is important information I think a lot of cancer survivors really need to hear. So thanks again. I appreciate your time and energy in watching the videos, and I'll see you on the next video.